Long ago, the notorious trickster Aldar Kose was travelling on his horse across the Kazakh steppe. It was bitterly cold, and his coat was completely threadbare and covered in holes. His ears stung from the freezing wind. He tried to whip his horse to speed the cold journey up, but the mount was old and would not go any faster. He sighed and shivered.
When the horse is bad, the road is long.
A short while later, he spotted another traveller. He recognised him. He was a famously wealthy lord, and he was wearing a thick coat made of fox's fur. Aldar Kose quickly came up with a plan. When he came close to the other rider, he opened up his coat and began to fan himself as if travelling under the hot sun.
Whew. Good day, sir,
he said to the other man as he passed. He looked puzzled and asked, "Are you not cold?"
Cold?
Kose responded in shock.
Not in this coat. I'm too hot.
He displayed his coat to the man.
Can't you see the fine craftsmanship in this? When the cold air blows in one of the holes, it blows straight back out the next. I'm sweating in this fine coat.
Aldar Kose's plan was working. The man wanted the holy coat, and he was used to being able to buy any wondrous thing he saw. He pondered a moment. "My good man, allow me to help you. You will melt in that coat. In order to ease your suffering, I am willing to trade this fox fur coat, which is just right in this cold weather, for yours, which is obviously too warm." Aldar Kose considered the offer and decided to push his con further.
That's very kind of you, but I simply cannot make the trade. This special coat was given to me by my own father, who has now sadly passed. It really does mean a lot to me.
The wealthy man wasn't used to not getting what he wanted. As Kose anticipated, it only made him want the coat even more. "I merely wish to help. It pains me to see you suffer in the heat of that coat. I understand it is hard to hand over something so precious to you, so allow me to extend the offer to include my horse as well. It rides swiftly. The wind as it gallops will cool you further." Aldar Kose considered the offer, but showed hesitation.
Well, that's a very generous offer, but it was my father's coat, and he gave me a very important warning, but I can't remember it exactly.
The other man was becoming impatient. "How can you refuse? Okay, take my coat, hat, horse, and this bag of money. Surely your father would have wanted you to accept such a charitable offer." Aldar Kose jumped down from his bony old horse and threw off his holy coat. He took his new, warm hat and coat and put them on, climbed onto his new, healthy horse, and rode on, clutching a large bag of money. The other man sat on Kose's old mount, wearing the holy coat, looking smug. As he rode, Aldar Kose turned back and called out,
Oh, I just remembered my father's important warning. The magic of that coat only works for me.
He laughed to himself and rode on. During his travels, Aldar Kose was often asked,
"How did you come across a coat as fine as that?"
And he would tell them,
I traded for it, with a coat that had over 70 holes in it.
and then would proceed to tell the full story. Aldar Kose was such an accomplished and entertaining storyteller that the tale would always have the listeners laughing, thanking him, and offering foods.